Hello, everyone. Had some change of plans. We need to do Christmas art instead. So we might as well do it together. I'm still getting set up. We'll start stream in like 5 minutes. Okay, hello, everyone. It's finally Friday. How was your guys' week? Mine was pretty good. So we're gonna work on some Christmas art for Christmas week. Okay, I think I have it all planned out. So I'm thinking we're gonna do a Christmas art, like an actual proper Christmas art. This is just preparing for the Christmas week. We'll make some Christmas art. We'll I forgot everything immediately. We're gonna play some Christmas games, and it's gonna be a great time. I had other ideas, but I forgot them the moment I said I had ideas. So let's get started on stream. We have a lot of work to do today. Okay, is everybody here? Everyone can hear me? Right. So I've taken the Halloween border and I've pasted it into here just for reference. This is about as much space I want it to take up. So what ideas do we have? This is kind of behind the scenes for you guys. Normally I do this off stream. Wait, let's hide that Windows bar really quick. Let's see. Oops. Okay, we're back. Alright. Where'd it go? Just a chill, casual, making art. Okay, sorry. We are ready now. I have some food here, so if I'm quiet for a little bit, that's why. Don't let me be quiet for too long though, it's a little too... I forgot to unmute. Warn me. Warn me about that. But yeah. So let's get the lines for the border down, just for the sake of having them. I'll just go corner to corner, a rough estimate. Doesn't have to be perfect right now, this is a sketch. This is where we can come up with ideas. I have no ideas in my brain yet. There we go. It does not have to be perfect. Now, we want... Let's make a little list of stuff we want in the middle of the screen. We want a tree, maybe a snowman, gingerbread man, gingerbread. Maybe we can have... I like the Christmas, or not the Christmas, the Halloween banners we did here last time. I want something similar. Maybe it can be Christmas lights. Or I can say Xmas. Xmas lights. Nobody comment on my handwriting, okay? I'm saying out loud to help you guys. This is for me to look at and go, wonder what that says. What else? Tree. Presents. We want presents. Or maybe gifts. I'm always choosing the big words. Simplify it. Yeah, presents is a really big word for me. Snowflakes, maybe? Snowflake. That could be pretty. Candy cane. Okay, these are just rough ideas. We're not gonna have all of these all at once. That'd be crazy. Okay, so we have a list of ideas to go off of. I like having this corner be like little decorations. Some people have a Christmas tree here. Maybe it could be like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. It's a really sad Christmas tree. Maybe. Maybe we'll have like a sad Charlie Brown Christmas tree. like 2 presents on it. I don't want to go too crazy with that. Have it, give it a ribbon. And a single candy cane on it. There we go. Something like that, maybe. Takes up about the same amount of space I did for the Halloween one. Alright. For the border, we can have... For the bottom, I kind of made it look like grass for the last one. Because there were like a pumpkin and there was a little bit of grass here, so I had to make a blend somehow. Maybe the bottom can be like a rug, like a carpet or something. Just give it like the texture of one, you know? Little tufts of fur here and there. Okay, so there's our carpet. Let's see. Okay, from the ground up is where we can get a little bit more creative with it, I guess. Doesn't have to make sense. It's not like an actual setting anymore. It's just the concept of Halloween. Okay, the top I definitely want to be Christmas lights. So we'll have it almost so exactly like the Christmas banners. Because it was a good idea, okay? You can have some Christmas lights. Okay, those are lights. I'll say like 4 bulbs for every little arch. 2, 3. Oh yeah, things look different now, don't they, for you? I have my Ko-Fi coffee. I made a coffee yesterday, and that's up. Whenever anyone tips me and I'm on stream, it'll pop up their name and play a cool sound effect. It's not fully decorated or set up really at all. I want to have it so I can at least build off it or something. Get it out of the way because I need something like that. So we can do commissions through that. I can just get donations. We can have goals. I was thinking of setting a goal for that for that Pokemon game I wanted to play on stream, but that felt like a bit much. So I just have like a simple $10 goal, just something small we can achieve, and hopefully not too much time. Small goal. I should have made it $1, a $1 goal. Oh well, yeah, that's what I was up to yesterday, and I've been here for like an hour. Normally I kind of like rush into here last minute almost. I've been sitting here for an hour working on the coffee, working on Twitch, because I have a bunch of new things I can look at on Twitch. So I was doing that, and there's a ton of things I have to do. More things I have to do now. Stuff like customization for the subs and drops and bits. I didn't even know I had bits. Yeah, we have bits on Twitch. Oh yeah, we're live on YouTube and Twitch. We're live on both. I'm on YouTube and Twitch. Links are in my bio. I can read both chats, so don't worry about that. Okay, we have Christmas tree, presents, lights. Maybe we can have it be snowflakes. How do you draw a snowflake? Has like 6. It's in 6, right? Like, there we go. There we go. Something like that. You can see here that I left this part blank, this space, because this is where my PNG tuber goes, so I'm not gonna go through the trouble of drawing that detail. And no, it's not me being lazy. I need some snowflakes. Yeah. Snowflakes, snowflakes. We'll have like 4 unique snowflakes and we'll copy and paste them around. Move them around a little bit so it's not an exact pattern like the candy was. Which I didn't mind. And for the top, it'll all be snowflakes. All of it, I guess. Okay, here's our first idea. It's pretty solid, but I want to experiment with the other ones. Okay, let's try putting a snowman in the corner instead. Because for the Halloween, it was not really a prop, but it was more so little characters in the corner. Little pumpkin has a face, cat has some personality to it. Maybe like a really short snowman. There we go. Give it a carrot nose. Give it a tiny little top hat. It's a little beat up. Give it some buttons. Give it some tiny arms. I think. Something like that. There we go. That's passable. And this would mean at the bottom of this border would all be snow. That could be a fun little detail. It's not like a perfectly flat line. You can have some lumps to it. I actually don't mind that. At least for the bottom one. The top and sides, I would like that to be more symmetrical. So there's our snowman. What else do we want to add? Gingerbread man. We can have gingerbread men along the border here. I'm only gonna draw a few because it's not as easy to draw as little snowflake doodles. And then we can have candy canes. There we go, that's some variety. It's food again. Halloween had candy, now it's gingerbread men and candy canes. Hello, midlife. Right. Let's make something like that. That's an even simpler pattern than last time, but I like it. I think it's fun. And again, I would want to have the same Christmas lights. I really like it. I like the banners on top of it. I feel like it's very fun. Okay, what else? This one's a lot simpler, which I'm okay with. So here's the Christmas tree option. You know what, we can throw some presents in here. We can throw a present or two maybe. No, we can't. There's no room for it. No, which one do we choose? Snowman or Christmas tree? Christmas tree has presents and snowflakes and the Christmas lights. Snowman has the gingerbread man, the candy cane, and again the Christmas lights. I just didn't draw them again for this one. I feel like it's missing something. I like this one a lot, but it could be a bit more charming. What does it need? You know what? It could be tinsel. You could have like a wreath here somewhere. Or maybe not. I don't know where I would put it. I almost feel like this one would have the candy cane and gingerbread man. They like swapped because this one's more outdoorsy, right? Has the tree. Not really, it's pretty indoors. This one's outdoorsy with the snowman and actual snow on the bottom. Here, you can have some snowflakes on the ground. Maybe that'll give it the whimsy it's lacking. The Christmas tree is pretty funny though. You know, who says we can't have a Christmas here tree? Whoa, who says we can't have a Christmas tree here? I don't even know how I managed to speak backwards. That was like crazy. Anyways, you can have a Christmas tree here. What am I thinking? I can give it ornaments. There we go, and we'll give it a star. Isn't that lovely? But that wants more work. That's why it looks better. There we go. This is perfect now. I want to do this one. Everyone say goodbye to the Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Alright, let's have to mark the border of the screen. Alright, I saw my line tool. I tried to use it like it was Procreate. It's not. It's a different drawing software. There we go, just to remind ourselves of the ends of the screen. I like this one a lot. Very fond of it. So we'll toss this one to the abyss. It's gone forever now. You can get rid of the reference too, I think. See, that was a fairly fast idea sketching phase. Sketch. I can't spell it either, apparently. Sketch. Let's lower the opacity. Oh, hello, just Wallery. And Cool Bacon too. Oh my goodness, everyone's here all at once. We're making tacos right now. Delicious. We just finished sketching out our idea for the Christmas screen border. It's gonna have a snowman, but the Christmas tree, and these are supposed to be Christmas lights. They're Christmas lights. Here's the other sketch. This is the one we started with. Oh, hold on. Move. This is where we started. A little Christmas tree, some presents. The walls are, not the walls, the borders are snowflakes, and again, the Christmas lights. I like them a lot. I like this one more, so we're gonna do it. A snowman and a Christmas tree. Maybe we can squeeze in some presents too. I know earlier I said it would be crazy having all these ideas all at once. Okay, no presents. It's taking too much room up, the presents. We'll make some kind of like a notification of present. That could be fun and cute. See, more work for myself. What is wrong with me? Line art. Animated lights? Is that possible? Because this is an OBS overlay, right? I make an image and I slap it on. Not a lot of effort to put these in. Is it possible to be animated? If it's animated, this is gonna be up all of December, for the rest of December, because that is a lot of work for 1 week. Can make it a GIF. Well, let's see how long it takes for me to draw it regularly. Let's start. Is this my normal brush? It is. It just feels foreign to me. 2 or 3 frames. Yeah. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. I'm just thinking how it'll impact stream quality and all that garbage. All that boring stuff. Start with the Christmas lights. Should be possible. People have animated screens all the time. But yeah, we're gonna draw this the entire stream, I think. You got some new cheese sauce. Hope it's good. Trying new stuff is always a gamble, that's why I never try new stuff. I get my same order every time I go anywhere. same order since I was 6 years old. Probably. Probably. It's just cause if I'm gonna go somewhere, why would I try something new? And because what if we get it and I waste an entire meal at said place I like on something I don't end up liking? So I'd rather just get the same thing I know I'll like. I know I'll have a good time. It'll be a good eating experience. Why would I gamble with that? Where is Crow? Crow? They're talking about Solar. Solar is tardy or absent. Not here today. You can definitely make a GIF with transparent parts. Or orbs have chromic key effect. Or OBS. Okay. When I say orbs, I was looking at Twitch. Christmas lights. What do Christmas lights look like? Yeah, Solar's just not here today. Christmas lights. I'll definitely have to mess around with the Christmas lights, because that's a good idea. Christmas time. When I said that, I typed the word times instead of lights. Hmm. There we go. Yeah, just a rectangle and a circle. Let's start with the circles, then we'll connect it later. 2, 4. Okay, I think we'll do whatever we can within stream time. I'm gonna work on this off stream, obviously. And if I can figure out how to make it animated, I'll definitely do that. I might have to do like a quick test stream to see how it affects stream quality. And then yeah, I'll be set. After I make my Christmas hat, I need Christmas hats too. Easy GIF is a good site to make GIFs. Use it a lot. Like a lot. I didn't believe it. What was I saying? Goodness. I was gonna say that I can make a GIF here, I think. Krita without having to do anything crazy. Actually, if you are an animator and thinking about using Krita to animate on, definitely possible. Exporting it is pretty inconvenient. You have to download something to convert it, I think, to like a video. Because when you make an animation on Krita trying to export it as a video, it gives you like these really weird options that nobody uses except the Krita, like, what's it called? Program? I had to download something to give me the option to make it into like an MP4 or a GIF. I think GIF's one of the options. But yeah, it's possible. I mean, I guess it's kind of worth the trouble because Krita is free. Just weird that it's not built in. Oh my goodness, the coffee stream bot is working. I'm like, what is this automated message in my Twitch chats? I forgot I did connect the coffee to the Twitch and the YouTubes. So don't be scared by it. Squeeze. You're using Sai to animate. Yeah, goodness. I don't even know how that thing works. What am I looking for? This tool. There we go. Some imperfect circles to add to the holiday charm. Whoa, how did I nail all 4 of those? Just gotta scooch him over a bit. We have Christmas week streams. We're gonna play some Roblox Christmas games, and I was trying to look through some for myself, like before stream I was like looking through Roblox Christmas, and I forgot it's all brain rot, so that's gonna be fun. So if anyone has any recommendations for Roblox Christmas games, I am all ears. Or it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be like dumb, silly fun anyway. Please find Christmas Tycoon. Will do. I'm sure there'll be plenty of those. Yeah, we'll just rapid fire it. Do you remember playing on Christmas Eve? Alright, we can do a Tycoon. Tycoon, that's fine. Maybe an obby. There's plenty of those. Escape Santa Claus obby games. It's a lot of those. It's gonna be a blast. Let's clean up this one a little bit. There we go. I forgot to add the rectangles, connecting them. Maybe like that. Also do Mr. Smarty Pants' cooking game. If it's festive, we'll play it. It's gotta be Christmassy. We should totally play Work at a Pizza Place. That has the best Christmas winter vibes ever. That's an iconic playing Roblox during Christmas time game. Hello, Pro Projects. Funny, we're just talking about Roblox. How has it been? How's everyone's week been? Now it's Friday. We're just drawing some art to prepare for Christmas week, where I'll be streaming 5 days a week, a bunch of random festive things. Helped you with cooking because the recipes there actually work. That's crazy. That's actually really cool. As 2020 Christmas event trophy. WAAPP. You have a lung infection, Phenomia. That is terrible. Definitely take it easy. Take care. Oh my goodness, your Christmas update. We're gonna have to play that on Christmas week. I knew I had something marked on the calendar for a reason. It's not today, is it? It's okay, we're gonna play it on Christmas week. Maybe like on a Tuesday. Or Wednesday. We're gonna have to play Gerald on Christmas week. That fits perfectly. I was just thinking, what Roblox games are we gonna play for Christmas? Hold on, my dog's barking. Okay, we're back. Must have been barking at the wind. We'll never know. Okay, I'm unmuted, right. Oh my goodness. My dog and her squeaky toy spooked me. My brain was like confused. It was scared and I'm like, is that a Twitch alert? Because it has like this a similar honk frequency to the Twitch follow one. But yeah, all of my Twitch alerts, or the ones I have changed at least, it's all the FNAF sound effects because Scott used free to use sound stuff. Yep. So I'm like, perfect. A bunch of good sound effects right there to use. At least I think most of them they are. Yep. I'm just gonna roll with it. Please play Dandy's World to have some sick Christmas stuff. Okay. What is Dandy's World? I see it everywhere. My friend plays it. My friend tries to get me to play it. I think I have like the basic gist of it, but what is it? You just made a square taco. How? There we go. Yeah, we're working on Christmas stuff because I spend my off-stream time working on commissions. And I'm like, I'm gonna be drawing that commission all day. Because I am world's slowest drawer. Hello, Bonnie. Welcome back. How was your week? We're working on Christmas art for Christmas week, which is where I'm gonna stream for 5 days of the week, Christmas week. That looks like garbage. I don't like it. We're gonna keep it though. Christmas charm, Christmas charm. Club Penguin. I don't think I know there's a rewrite version where it's like fan made, right? But it's all the old stuff. Pretty good. How right? Oh, how about you? Goodness, my brain. I'm doing well. My week was well. Woke up, was digging through Twitch and coffee, setting up stuff. Now we're here drawing together. Funny horror game with cute creatures called Toons. The characters are pretty cute. Can't lie about that. Alright, but you can we can try Dandy's World out. I'll probably make it to 2 rounds, die, be confused, and then want to go somewhere else. That's usually how it goes. Okay, Christmas lights are done. Let's go to the snowman. I also have a bunch of free Christmas games wish listed on Steam. So those seem pretty fun to play. It's gonna be a blast. Like genuinely, they seem like fun, decent games. So I'm thinking, should we draw on Monday first? I'm not sure the order of when we're gonna do things. This is probably one of your best melted cheeses you've ever tried. Marvelous. I'm gonna make some cookies today. So there's a carrot nose. Adorable. Almost forgot to do the hats. So I've been pretty busy this month doing a lot of stream stuff. Gotta post on TikTok or regular posts. I've been posting stream stuff on TikTok too. You're gonna steal your friend's oven and bake a cake. What kind of cake? If I'm to inquire. Something like that, probably. The Roblox cake. I'm not gonna question any further. Hopefully the presents I ordered come in soon. Recipe is from Roblox. Isn't that cooking one you were talking about? The other day I was looking at online store to look at the same the same item I always look at and go, I would like to have that. And it was sold out. Didn't they know I was thinking about maybe buying it someday? The moment I saw it was sold out, I was like, I was gonna buy that right now. Why is it no longer in stock? It was terrible. It was Pusheen slippers from the Pusheen app, because I have the app. Hello, Tens Art. Welcome to stream. Save something for you. Yeah, don't they know? Didn't they know I was just about to maybe consider buying it for the 7th time that week? There's a little snowman. You should give it a scarf or something. That's not too hard for me to draw. Like, I'll draw it in like 5 seconds flat. See? Not hard for me to do. Hello. Hello, furry. Save me, I'm being forced to clean my room. Terrible. What a horrible fate. Cute little snowman. And it's got a little twinkle in his eye. Wrong button. Isn't that so charming? How are you doing? How's it going? I'm doing well. We're working on a Twitch, what's it called? Streaming border. Get festive. We're live on YouTube and Twitch, by the way. Links are in my bio. Gotta say it. But we have some Christmas lights. We're gonna put gingerbread men and candy cane on the sides. And right now we're drawing the corner decoration. A snowman and a snow tree? Christmas tree. And a snow tree. There's a tree is made out of snow. Everything is snow. we're preparing for Christmas week. We're all stream 5 days of the week. Looks nice so far, thank you. Got some folds in there. Adorable. I'll have to move the buttons a little bit lower. Something like that. That's cute. The arms. I have to squeeze them to fit in the canvas. It'll work out. Adorable. So how was everyone's week so far? And we'll hint at a second arm being here. Snowman flipping off. No! Stop that. He only has 3 fingers. He's saying hi. It's fine, I guess. You don't even know why you're forced to clean your room since it'll probably be wrecked by tomorrow. Just a good habit to have, I guess. Saying hi. It was okay. Seems everyone's having an okay week. What am I gonna get for Christmas this year? I'm gonna get some paint storage stuff. Like for my brushes. For my paints. I've been wanting to oil paint more often. I haven't since I graduated from school. But it sounds fun. I enjoy painting. Also, you still believe in Santa? No, I'm not. To prove you wrong. Wasn't gonna try. It was alright as always. Work, D&D, more work. When you ordered some parts, spare parts for your motorcycle. Can't wait to fix it. Awesome. Well, at least no one's had a bad week. We'll take an okay week over a bad week. Let's get started on the Christmas tree. Give it a star topper. And there we go, something like that. Maybe like this. I like that one a bit more. Delightful. Not crazy about how this one turned out. Let's redo it. But yeah, I'm getting some painting supplies. Not supplies, storage stuff. There we go. Something like this. Now for the ornament. Alright, I want to put some tinsel stuff around it. There we go, simple enough. So yeah, this is gonna be up for the rest of December, I think. Or nice, the Christmas hats. You know what, why not? I want to make Christmas week special though. This is too much effort to only be there for a little bit. What to do? What do you guys think? Should we only have this up for Christmas week or should we have it for the rest of the month? Because I'll wear like different hats for the days of Christmas week. Like I did for Halloween week, I had different costumes on. We'll have different festive hats. That'll be how we make up for having this on all month. There we go. Why is Epic Games popping up on my screen? That was so random. Clean this up a little bit. And combine these two. Excuse me. Excuse me again. This piece of scrap metal from 1976 is always broken. We don't want to buy something new. It's like an abusive relationship. It's Stockholm syndrome. I wouldn't know what to tell you to do. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Have some lumps of snow around here. Okay. All we have to do now is the gingerbread men, I think. And then redo the lines of the border, but that's whatever. So let's start that. We're actually getting this done really fast. And we're almost at the hour mark. That's crazy. I've never drawn so fast in my life. Okay, this is really simple. I have a gingerbread man. Maybe we'll leave the eyes white. There's our gingerbread man. And we'll get a candy cane going the other way. But yeah, we have a coffee now. Ko-fi, whatever it's called. I never know. Currently at a $10 goal. So if you ever want to donate or look at some behind the scenes stuff, that's where it'll be posted. Stuff like rough sketches I won't normally post on a social media like TikTok or Instagram. It's because I'm weird like that. But it's, you can see stuff there for free, I think. I don't have any tier stuff yet. So yeah, if whatever donations I get during stream will have like a little pop-up effect, which is pretty cool. I thought that was neat. So yeah, things have moved around a little bit. I think my PNG tuber is a bit smaller than it was. If you didn't notice, now you will. Just to show more screen. Because I wanted to look at a VOD and I was humongous. So tell me whatever you guys prefer. Like where you like stuff to be better. Is it an improvement or a downgrade? Okay, there's the gingerbread man. Now watch this. Oh wait. Okay, that is a new layer. Good. We duplicate and then we move it down. Never mind, it's a little too messy to duplicate right now. Gotta clean up a bit more. But yeah. Nothing else to say, I just want to say that, I guess. Just felt like it, apparently. Oh, there's the Ko-Fi bots. Okay, we're at our hour mark. Let's take a 5-minute break. We'll be back soon, and we'll keep on drawing. Because we're getting pretty far, actually. 5-minute break, use the bathroom, grab a snack, whatever you have to do. We'll be back soon. We are back. Okay. We have to copy and paste the gingerbread men around, and then we'll color it. The top one will just be a solid color, I think. It's enough going on. Right. Watch this. Duplicate. I think, oh yeah, you can hold shift and then it'll go in a straight line, I think. Oh goodness. How is it moving everything? It's not possible. I don't know how to use Krita. It's moving the entire canvas around. How is it doing this? You know, we'll just have to eyeball it. Good enough. And then we merge these two together. Then you duplicate it again. And then you scooch it down until it covers the entire thing. I think it has to go up a little bit more. Like that. And then you merge it again. And then you duplicate it again. We'll cut the pattern off from here. And now you duplicate it. And now it's filled the entire thing. It can go up. Whoa, I did not merge it apparently. I don't have to though for this part. I'm a genius. Merge. Merge. Oh no, no, it's fine, it's fine. You see how these two overlap? We just have to erase the gingerbread and candy cane one. I'm really surprised it has not taken me too long to do this. Okay, that's pretty much almost everything. Merge. Can do some cleaning up around the tree area. We can darken the lines behind a snowman so that you can spot it a bit better from the Christmas tree. That should be good though. Awesome. Wait. It's not even... No, not at all. No. Gotta undo everything we just did. Hello, Bonnie. Hello, you're back from a side quest that you got mid-cleaning your room. Hope you don't get another one. For real. You know what? We can fix this. We can move the right side of the pattern up. To match this one. There-ish, I guess. Let's see how level that is. Why is this happening? Just a bit lower. Or it has to go a bit higher. Okay, that's my best guess. It doesn't matter anymore. Yes, I'm a terrible, lazy artist who does everything the incorrect way. But hey, we're getting this done this stream. Bold claim. Shouldn't say that. We're gonna try. Try very, very hard. There you go, that I can live with. Why are the Christmas lights not on the very top? Oh no. Okay, I fixed them. Almost thought the entire thing was ruined. Yeah, I just forgot that the entire canvas moved a little bit. You know what? It's already done. Let's just move on. Shouldn't dwell. Just a little bit over here got cut off. Okay, now we can almost color. I forgot we have to do the border of the screen. Let's use the rectangle tool. I should have made it a bit smaller first. A little too small. That's a good size. From here to about there. What sucks is I have no idea if it's centered or not. We'll never know. Phoenix, I fear you have not fully finished that quest. You must also defeat the smelly, slimy dish demon 9 sink. Good luck, adventurer. Yep. Gotta do the dishes. Okay, good enough. Now we erase the things that cross over the line. So, the entire bottom one, because that's going to be the snow. And then we have the Christmas lights. We're live on YouTube and Twitch, by the way. Links are in bio. Gotta say it. Anyways, back to the Christmas lights. I'm trying to think of what colors we're gonna end up using and needing. Well, we'll see. Okay, let's merge these. Not quite yet. They're not ready yet. That was wrong. Too much to grind on this game. Save. Merge. I didn't add Christmas ornaments. Well, time for more circles. I gotta clean up the edge of it because this is what's gonna cross onto the screen a little bit. Okay, that should be good. Just gonna clean things up a bit. Make it look nicer. So yeah, what are you guys gonna get for Christmas? What are you guys wanting for? I guess. I know you're all likely capable of just getting whatever you want yourself. What do you guys want to get for Christmas? Just for the sake of conversation. I said that I wanted to get painting things. Mainly storage, somewhere to display my brushes and paints so I don't have to rummage through a bag every time I want to paint. And I haven't painted in a while, so that would be fun. That would probably make me want to paint more. I think. What else? I want to get the newest Pokemon game so we can stream it together. But also because I just like Pokemon. I'm not very, like, super crazy knowledgeable of anything at all. I just like it. I like it because I watched it and I haven't been able to play the games a whole lot. It's just a new thing, me playing the games. Because I didn't grow up playing the games, I just watched the anime and my friends liked it. They were way more knowledgeable of it than I was. A graphic tablet that your mom already ordered. Nice. Hopefully it does well for you. Performs well. Works good. Why are his arms like that? But yeah, I hope you end up liking it. There we go. Let's put a little shine on his hat too, why not? That's fine. Okay, I think we are ready to color. Let's rename this. Line. Sketch can go to the abyss. And what is this? Copy of sketch? Why is there multiples? Here. Delete. Oh, okay, I think I know what happened. Because it's a locked layer, I can't move it around, I guess. Okay, now we color. We have to make the background white first, just so the colors don't interfere with the rest. Probably more markers. You totally don't have like 2 boxes of them already. Only if you'll use them. Anyways. I too fell for the Copic marker craze of the 2010s. They are good markers. I just felt like watching professional people actually use them on YouTube and then me using them was it was not my expectations as like a 12-year-old, I guess. 12 something. But I still use them a lot. They were super streaky and they bled really bad because I didn't know what I was doing, didn't have proper paper. But I had fun with them. I think I still have them actually. I definitely have them still. Yeah, I do. I know where they're at. I still don't know how to use them. I remember I attempted to use them again sometime earlier this year. No clue what I was doing. Okay, Christmas colors. Let's go red, green, maybe yellow. Maybe like this one. Should be a bit more saturated. It is light. I have like a little dot of a lighter version of said color. I'll do that last. So we'll have red, green, and yellow. Green, yellow, red. Green, yellow, and a red. Green, yellow, red. I'm not sure what I'll paint. I'm gonna get the painting stuff in. You want to order a few packs of root beer. It's really hard to find out here. Almost impossible. Get the root beer. Do it. Honestly, that's how I get it. I really do, because I went to Mexico one time and the Coca-Cola there is so much better. And ever since then, I just, anytime I can get a Coca-Cola from a glass bottle, I take it. Tastes so much better. Tastes weird. Tastes like it's made of real cane sugar. I messed it up. Guys, I can't count. Right, red, green, yellow, red, green, yellow, red, green, yellow, red, green, yellow, red. Green, yellow. I messed it up again, guys. I can't count twice. Just gonna make them all red at this point. There we go. I'll fix that towards the end. I can't believe I messed it up twice. Anyways, I'm also getting some gesso, which is like a painting primer you put it on before you paint. I use oil paints, by the way. Oil painter. Don't worry, you can't count too. Thank you. Red, green, yellow. How do I mess up a pattern twice over? Red, green, yellow, red, green, yellow. I didn't have to color, I could have just color dropped it. Oh goodness. Where's the bucket tool? Red, green, yellow, red, green, yellow, red, green. Finally. That's correct. I'm still double checking. Double, triple checking. Alright, let's add a little bit of a lighter red, some Maycall pink, to the center. Oops, messed that one up. And my Christmas. So, me and my parents, we had a meeting about what we're gonna do for Christmas, right? Because normally we go over to a family member's house, whoever's hosting the Christmas party. And then we have the party there, we attend it. This year. Okay, my family. We're all very introverted people. We like to just stay home. We don't care for going out. I mean, occasionally we'll just hang out. Just us, right? It's when more than 4 people are involved. It gets a little too much, I feel. So we're deciding what we're gonna do for Christmas, right? And slowly, like one by one, we're like, I kind of just want to like stay home, maybe watch Christmas movies. And we're like, yeah, I don't mind that. I'm okay going to family Christmas party, I guess, but I would prefer to stay home. Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna stay home, watch movies, make snacks, maybe play some party games, or party games, I mean like board games. And I have a Switch, so maybe some Mario Party. And it was just all slowly like, oh yeah, I could go for staying home. Yeah, I'm down for that. Guys, question for everyone: what are y'all's Christmas traditions? Yes, very good, very good conversation idea. Thank you, Spawny the Bunny. But yeah, like I said earlier, my family, someone every year hosts a big family Christmas party. We all attend it. There's music, talking, kids run around like crazy. Kids entertain themselves. That's really it. We just kind of all just eat together and talk. Yeah, this year we all decided we're gonna stay home. It was just funny. I'm down for staying home. So we're gonna hang out at home together. It's gonna be awesome. I'm super hyped. Wow, that makes it sound terrible. Okay, I like that effect, I guess. I'm fine with it. Yeah, what do you guys do for Christmas? Everyone share what they do. Actually, Christmas lights often have the green, like, wiring to them. So let's do that for a splash of color. You don't celebrate Christmas here because some historical reasons. We do celebrate New Year's here. Yeah, well, whatever you guys celebrate around this time. How about that? Are you guys celebrating New Year's? What do you guys do for New Year's then? For us, again, someone hosts a party, we attend it. And then we all wait around the TV for the New Year's countdown. Yeah, any holiday, we just eat. Someone hosts a party, we go there, we eat, hang out, have a good time, head home. And the Ko-Fi bots. I'm gonna say that every time for a while because I genuinely look over and I'm surprised it's there. Our first bot. It's not trying to sell us something. Well, it is selling you guys something, I guess. Not really, it's advertising. For me. For you, you have the Christmas Eve. In your country, traditionally there are 12 dishes on the table and no meat. With the family that lives in the house, then you open presents, then you go to your uncle's house, that side, and the next day, or a few days later, you go to your uncle's mom's side. That's nice. Yeah, I just live in America. I live in America, so it's very, I guess, simple. In America, we just eat food, open presents with the family. So yeah, Christmas is pretty big here. I live in Poland, LMAO. And it's just like Christmas, basically, hanging out with family and friends, firework presents, all this. Can't forget fireworks. Goodness, America is so aggressive with the holidays. Yeah, I just think it's funny. It's funny how I live in America, and my my streaming schedule is probably not ideal for other fellow Americans. So my audience is just all over the world. Which is really cool. I kind of had a feeling it would happen, but I'm like, well, maybe not. You're bored. Hello, bored. Multicultural chat. You're from Russia. See, all over the world. We are international. What should you do? Have you tried cleaning your room? I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm I'm doing this. Oh no. Oh, it's something festive. You know Russian? That's crazy. That's awesome. I almost said crazy. That's cool. I'm really terrible at learning languages. I don't know why. Like I already struggle with English. That's my only language. So people can learn more than one language. I always think is really cool. What should you do? Got a headache, but sure you'll do that. Okay. You know what you should do? You should like, follow, and subscribe, and turn on those notifications. We're live on YouTube and Twitch, by the way. It's a bit boring. Are we gonna rush us mid? Oh. I guess. Yeah, everywhere has their boring places, I guess. Oh no. Maybe just for you. You know, like for goodness. That was a lot. Why is it doing this? I want to move down. You never traveled to a different country. Yeah, I went to Mexico one time just to visit relatives. Because I'm Mexican. And yes, I don't know Spanish. I know, I know. I know. You also been to like 4 cities. That's cool at least. Someone who lives in a very boring part of America, every time I go to a city, I'm like, whoa! planned on polish. Here's a single swear word. Only knowing the cuss words to a language is so real. It's really funny. There's this one lady on TikTok. I think she teaches. Oh, there's a bunch of ladies on TikTok. I think she teaches Chinese. If not, sorry, I'm wrong. It's just very aggressive. Like she's like shouting and like slapping her like the chalkboard or whatever she uses. And then I see some people on, I believe the Chinese equivalent of TikTok. I also forgot what it's called. But the foreigners there, they all learn from her, and it's just the only thing they'll ever do is just curse at each other in Mandarin. Looks like good time. They're having a good time. But yeah, TikTok, when TikTok was banned for 2 days from America, everyone went to Zhao something, whatever again, the Chinese equivalent of TikTok was. Everyone fled to there, and it was the funniest thing ever. To those who are chronically online or just are American, which seems to be many, TikTok was banned from America, and everyone went to that Chinese TikTok site, and the people who were there first, the Chinese people on there, they were welcoming the American refugees, as they would say, and it was really great. Everyone there was like, I'm trying to learn Mandarin so I can be on this new app, and there's people teaching each other, they're adding friends. It was just really fun time. You think that's what you're talking about? You'd love to go to America just to see the experience to find a good cooking college. I think we do have some good culinary schools, but maybe not. I don't know, I feel like, does America have good cooking colleges? I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I don't know. I mean, surely we must have a few decent ones. But at least here in America, everyone hypes up learning cooking from like abroad. So that's why I'm a bit like, people would come here to learn cooking. Come to America, you'll learn how to whip up the best burger the world's ever seen. I tried to learn Spanish, but I'm too lazy. Real. I don't know, well, you guys might not relate. Some might, but as a person who's Mexican in America, I was born here, been here my whole life. English, my first language. In the community, a lot of people do shame you for not knowing like your language or like the language you're supposed to know. If you're Mexican, Spanish, whatever you are. You get the point. And I don't know how it is for other cultures, but you get clowned on super hard if you're Mexican and American, you don't speak Spanish, or wherever you are in the world. And it's very hard to learn because if you mispronounce a word, you get made fun of. Just by not knowing it, you're already gonna get made fun of. No sabo is what they call you. I'm not saying I was ever aggressively bullied, but it's definitely, I feel like you're a little bit excluded, you're not part of the club. People will go as far to say you're not Mexican if you don't know Spanish. Or whatever race I assume too. At least that's just my experience, or what I see other people like me experiencing. But yeah, the community makes it hard for you to even like want to learn, because you're just gonna get made fun of. I know whenever I have tried, other kids would make fun of me. But yeah, growing up, I didn't have many Hispanic friends. I feel because of that, because at least where I went to school, everyone was very close knit, and the Spanish speakers kind of stuck together, which makes sense, And I wasn't Spanish speaking, there wasn't very many, to my knowledge, non-Spanish speaking Hispanics either. So I did grow up with mainly white friends. which are still my friends to this day. I made a few Hispanic friends. Not very close friends though. Yeah, language, very big part of cultures, obviously. I love how Spanish language sounds. It's a really cool language. It's very nice. It's pretty tough to learn. But people always say English is harder to learn too, though. At least here in America. And I've heard in other places too, English is pretty hard to learn. Mainly grammar, I want to say. Grammar is where it gets you. I even suck at English. As in, they have a whole like English section in school. And teach you grammar and proper ways of speaking and all that jazz. Even I struggled with it. It's just so specific. Yeah, I guess like that for other languages too, but I've just heard even some foreigners say English is tougher to learn than other languages. So what else is there to talk about? Talked about family traditions, a little bit about cultures and languages. That was fun. On TikTok, I've been seeing babies with accents. And like how when French, like for example, when French, this is one I saw, when French babies like babble, it sounds like it definitely sounds French compared to when like an American baby babbles and they make nonsensical sounds. Sounds like the sounds they've heard, which is the accents. I thought it was so interesting and funny. I've also been seeing, I went down a rabbit hole, I don't even know how I came upon it. But there was an Irish baby. And I was like, it was just so funny and so cute. Yeah, even the parents were amused in the videos for little babies saying those little funny sayings. Man, I never really. Maybe I'm just American, but it never really dawned on me how a baby's babbling accent would sound depending on where they're from. Which, looking back, obviously, yeah, duh, baby's gonna sound like where it's around, where it's from. It was just funny to see it in practice, I guess. Alright, your room is clean. Nice. Now you're thinking how German or Finnish baby sounds, right? Like you actually like think about it for a second, you're like, yeah, that makes sense. How would it sound? Or you're right, babies do sound different based on where they're from. Both languages are very hard. You remember one time you got harassed online for not knowing how to spell literally, for saying football instead of soccer. You know what, I bet both instances they were American. I don't know, people get so over the silliest things online, I don't take anything personally. Just people don't have anything better to do. It's really weird. What else should you do? Oh wait. You think you should do laundry yourself? Laundry, always a good thing to do, but I should do some laundry after this. But yeah, I ended up down a little TikTok rabbit hole looking at how different babies babble. Yeah, I've definitely been the idiot American on multiple occasions. I remember one time, I don't remember, there was like, I was in an online little forum almost, and they were like, there were seasonal, there were different themes, right? There was like a Christmas one and a Halloween one. Halloween had ended, right? and like the week afterwards, they're like preparing like Christmas decorated holiday for the website, wherever it was, right? And I was like 13. I was like 12, 13, maybe 11, right? And I said, "What about Thanksgiving? It's an American holiday, basically." And I'm like, "Nobody ever wants to celebrate Thanksgiving. Why are we on Christmas?" Because I was like 13. I'm like, "Oh, it's too soon for Christmas. Christmas has to wait. Halloween just ended." And I'm like, "Well, we're gonna skip over Thanksgiving." And the owner of the like little forum said, "I'm not American." I was so humbled. I was so embarrassed. I like deleted my comment and I think I left. I think I left that like little forum group. I was so insanely embarrassed. I felt like such an idiot. See, I've definitely had my idiot moments. Who hasn't? You don't think you're harassed because of your English language, but you're called no word at least a few times because of your nationality. That was funny. That was very unfortunate. I'm sorry that happened to you. But yeah, I was like 13. I'm like, what about my holiday, guys? What about Thanksgiving? And they're like, we're not American. uh, you have a question. How does Thanksgiving looks like? Because you don't really celebrate it. Okay, Thanksgiving. Your YouTube chat. You didn't want to say shower. Thought it would sound a bit dumb. Oh, you meant shower. You got work at 12 p.m. next day. Yeah, my bad. I was kind of stuck on Twitch for a minute. Yeah, okay, yeah, how's Thanksgiving? Alright. So, the way it's advertised really is you make a bunch of meals. Like sometimes for like a regular holiday, you might just like order pizza. You make these meals, and these meals are like a huge deal. There's like iconic dishes such as macaroni and cheese or green bean salad, cold salad. You have turkey, you have ham. Someone is dedicated to make turkey. It's their job when they spend days on it. It's a very big process. And you basically just you eat with your family, like many other celebrations. You eat with your family. The Thanksgiving decorations are like basically just fall themed, fall food themed, and what is it? You say what you're thankful for because it's Thanksgiving. So people often they'll go around the table. Oh, I'm thankful for this and that. What about you? I'm thankful for this and that. But like the actual like Thanksgiving, at least how I grew up as an American child was, well, when the Pilgrims, the people who went to America, who found America, they made friends with the Native Americans, and the Native Americans taught them how to live and plant things. And they all had a happy meal together. They all ate, and they were thankful for everything. Not historically accurate, but that's just how it went about. So yeah, Thanksgiving is when the Pilgrims and the Native Americans are friends. That's my understanding of the whole holiday, at least. There's actual history. That's not how Thanksgiving went down, basically, is the point. But yeah, you make homemade meals, you eat with your family, you say what you're thankful for. That's how I do it, at least, in my family. You don't think you would like Thanksgiving? You're gonna do the stuff. You're still here, but only watching. Alright. Laundering myself is like putting yourself in a laundry machine and starting it up. Basically. Here, these ornaments, they'll all be red. So yeah, there's Thanksgiving for you. You know, looking back to my like American primary school, it was pretty crazy. Some of the things we were doing would definitely be considered problematic. Especially around Thanksgiving time. Oh yeah, and for some reason, still in elementary schools, we celebrate Johnny Appleseed. Dude, any foreigners know who Johnny Appleseed is? A human being, allegedly. Yeah, Johnny Appleseed. I think in reality he was some guy who brought over foreign apple trees and they ended up being invasive species to America. That's at least what I saw a little snippet of. Squid, what's up? It's Johnny Appleseed. And for some reason, little children, or in schools, like primary schools here, they still teach Johnny Appleseed, and they're like, "This is Johnny Appleseed. He planted like 1,000,000 apple seeds, and people ate them or something." Should you make this cake or a small cake? Depends how many people are gonna eat it. We have Johnny Appleseed apparently in reality. Don't know the real guy's name, but he brought over invasive apple species that took over America. Don't know why we celebrate him or why. But yeah, I remember when I was in high school, we were given like an assignment in my class, and as a class, like a whole field trip, we went to the nearby elementary school and we read Johnny Appleseed to them and we helped them do a little assignment about it. And I'm like, who is Johnny Appleseed? Johnny peed on his apple seed, it grew fast but lost contrast. Well, there we have it. There we have it, folks. That's the true story of the legendary Johnny Appleseed. I'll make this plaid pattern. I want it to be a dark red, actually. Yeah, it's so weird the things we do here in America. Even we don't know who Johnny Appleseed is. I guess it was supposed to be like an Earth Day kind of a thing. We also have Earth Day over here, where you recycle and you like plant trees. And yeah, for my Earth Day, I remember in school we planted a tree. Oh yeah, and you also grow butterflies. You grow butterflies. As in your elementary teacher would literally get some, what's it called, caterpillars in the class, would just look at them as they would cocoon, and then whenever they turn into butterflies, often monarch butterflies I want to say, you would release them and it was cool. Does anybody else do that anywhere? You grow butterflies. Butterflies? Yes. Butterflies. I think you would actually handle them too. That was scary. If I'm thinking right, no, I'm thinking something else. I'm thinking of plants. We grew grass. They literally gave us grass in a little plastic cup with a wet napkin inside of it, and we were responsible for growing it. I don't know if they do it anymore, that's just what I did. Just a lot of really weird random things. I guess it's supposed to be like, again, like in the Earth Day spirit. I think this is how a plaid pattern works. You know what? I'm gonna call it a day. That's it now. Caterpillars are Pokemon, and butterflies are the evolution, literally. Oh, did you tell me they want to make a webcomic? I think you've mentioned characters. Maybe not a comic, but I remember hearing about characters. Yeah, just I don't know why we did the things we did. I mean, the butterflies is kind of cool, I guess. But yeah, I remember. Okay, maybe it wasn't grass, but they definitely changed it over to grass because my little sister. I don't think if you grew grass, but a few years after I did that project, some kids on the bus were like having plants and little plant starter pots. And I'm like, whoa, cool plant, what are you growing there? And the girl was like, grass. I'm growing grass. So mine wasn't grass. I don't remember what plant I grew. After then it changed over. I don't like this orange. The Nickelodeon comic will be releasing on something Huary on YouTube. Oh, my opacity is low. That would explain a lot. Oh yeah, I was doing the stripes. I forgot to change it back. Anyways, yep, we grew butterflies and we grew grass in primary school. What else do we do? Okay, what weird assignments did you guys have? Oh, grew butterflies. Yes, I said grew butterflies. And so we raised them from caterpillar to butterfly, and then the teacher would release them, and it was a really cool, beautiful thing. Oh, they would fly away. There were monarch butterflies because monarch butterflies were extinct, and you could buy the eggs, I guess, whatever butterflies lay. Maybe we were helping the environment. We were very environmental, at least when I was in elementary school. Talked a lot about recycling, water waste, don't leave the faucet on. That was a big one. Where water comes from, I guess. Where water comes from. Where plumbing comes from, like local lakes and streams and well water. There's a grill butterflies. Oh no, we grew butterflies. I thought it was a typo, so I didn't question it or elaborate. My bad. We grilled butterflies. That'd be crazy. You once had a day in school where you had to make costumes for a show that you would put on, and of course you were the main character. You were an ant. I bet you were the best ant that school had ever seen. Alright. Oh yeah, I also had like a little play. We didn't make costumes though. Just Wallery, you have a holiday here called... My apologies, I'm gonna pronounce it as best as I can. Muslenstica. That's here, basically pagan tradition about we survived this winter and spring is finally here. You cook a lot of pancakes and burn a huge cloth figure symbolizing Lady Winter herself. Basically small Burning Man festival like event. That sounds really cool. Sounds like a neat holiday, I like that. Oh yeah, I had a little play in probably like preschool. It was preschool. I don't even know if it was a play. It might have just been we were wearing costumes. I don't know, but there's a picture of me in like a Dalmatian costume. I think I had like a painted nose on too. I don't remember if I was ever in a play, but we did have in like late primary school, we were forced to like sing 50s songs, something like that. What era is Poodle Skirts? Goodness, I can't recall. Anyways, we were all assigned different bands or different songs to play, and I was in the Beach Boys. That was my band, that was my song. And I was given the worst microphone because there was like two lower quality microphones. They're kind of like echoey, which was helpful when a bunch of 9-year-olds are like singing, right? It's helpful to have it be kind of like a garbage quality, it echoes, not hearing the actual Full wrath of the heredity harassing your ears. I was given like the better quality microphone where the sound was coming up crisp. Very crisp. So yeah, I was singing the Beach Boys. Oh, I think we still have the video of that somewhere. In Poland, we have something like the drowning of Marzana on the first day of spring. Polish celebrate and the departure or demise of winter by the drowning and sometimes burning of Marzana. This tradition is rooted in the pre-Christian sacrificial rites of Slavic pagans. Slavic pagan. What's my spot? Often singing or the reciting of old verses accompany the procession. Marzana, Marzana, swim across the sea, let flowers bloom and fields turn green. Copied it from Google because you're not reading that. So cool and interesting. You guys, oh goodness. We just light fireworks on New Year's and Veterans Day, which never made sense to me. Why here in America, why do we light fireworks, which sound like explosions and not very good when you have a bunch of veterans around? Why do we do that still? We just want an excuse to blow things up and be loud. It's always annoyed me. And it's terrible. I mean, it's not very good for the environment. It's the veterans don't like it. Dogs and cats are like always barking and going crazy. Oh no. That's okay. Whatever. I thought I messed up. And also Fat Thursday, basically eat donuts with other things, or compete on who will eat more donuts. And that's a holiday I can I can get on that, I can understand. But yeah, I don't understand why we light fireworks on Veterans Day. New Year's, I guess. That's more excusable. That one you can tell me that I'm like, alright, I guess. Why is this here? I drew a liner on the wrong layer a little bit. Whatever. Just remember when your ex was kind of failing her role, so you had to give her hints. She did not get what you want. You're greedy, you want attention. You won't chat until you see my thanks. My bad. I was reading the whole paragraph over here. Sounds extremely American or German, Yeah, we like the fireworks. Fireworks, they're always going off outside of fireworks season. But yeah, I still go and see fireworks because fireworks are cool to see. And luckily my dog doesn't seem, my animals, my pets, they don't seem bothered by it. But I know it's not the case for everyone. Alright, tinsel. So yeah, we're just going all out Christmas decorations here for Christmas week. That looks okay. And it's just funny, all those crazy stereotypes about Americans, all of them are true. All of them are true to some capacity at least. But yeah, that was some fun learning. See, now we can all say we learned something new today, right? That's what I aim for here on my channel, education. And for more political, the 11th of November, basically a day where we celebrate regaining independence because Poland, after some war or something, was gone for 123 years and were under control of Germany and Russia back then. That is pretty crazy. That is definitely a day worth celebrating, I think. Yeah, it's pretty neat. But yeah, New Year's, Veterans Day, and Independence Day, definitely big on the fireworks. That's like the most fireworky events we got. Our holidays. Oh my goodness. In America here, I think for 4th of July, that's Independence Day. 4th of July is the one day of the entire year that has the most like emergencies, ambulances called, maybe even deaths, because this is not my playlist, hold on. Because so many people get hurt from lighting fireworks in their own backyard. I did not condone any of this. I did not condone any of this. Let's deal. I don't condone any of this. Uh, yeah, a lot of people get hurt from lighting them in their own backyards or whatever, to the point where it's every single year without fail, it's the most injuries, most ambulances called. It's so crazy. Fireworks stress me out so bad whenever I see someone handling them. Like, it's just a full body cringe. It's terrible. Oh yeah, and they get hurt because one's fireworks and two, they're all intoxicated. Again, I do not condone. They're all heavily intoxicated handling explosives. In your country, it's just New Year's. Like I said, we love our fireworks over here. I don't know where the fascination comes from. There we go, that's cute. Let's get some shading on the snowman here. Oh yeah, a non-holiday fun fact. You know how whenever it snows, it often has like a blue, kind of like a shadow to it? Or at night you can see it a lot better. Like all the snow is just very blue. Has that blue like shadow to it because of the sky. Hear me out. It reflects, you know how the sky is blue because it reflects the ocean? Well, the snow shadows are like often white because it's reflecting from the sky. If that makes sense, if I word it right. But yeah, snow looks blue because it's reflecting the color of the sky. I thought it was a really cool fun fact. I learned that I was drawing, or I was looking on Pinterest and I found some art tips, and it was elaborating on why people often use blue for their snow and paintings too. They're like, well, why does the blue come from? Can I use other colors? Why does other colors look weird? And it's because snow reflects blue from the sky. Might have been obvious, but hey, it makes sense. You're living in southern region of Russia right now, and you miss snow so much. Well, the snow is kind of melting over here where I'm at. Yeah, I live in a part of America where we get snow, which I'm not super crazy about. I mean, I like looking at it. Snow looks cool from inside my home where I'm nice and warm. I took the trash out yesterday, and the entire driveway was all ice, essentially. I was slipping and sliding everywhere, which was tough because the cars are in the driveway and they leave snow. There was like ridges of ice that I had to push push this heavy trash bin around on, which would have been fine, but it was slippery, so I was trying to push, but my feet were like sliding backwards. So it was a really terrible experience. After that, I had to go put salt in the driveway. I didn't have to, I volunteered for both of them. Oh yeah, I had to. Goodness, I keep on hitting the wrong button. Yeah, snow is pretty cool. Alright, the music, I forgot to fix it. I just kind of muted it to keep talking and then I didn't reset the playlist. Anyways, here we go. everyone should be able to see and hear everything. Snow is pretty fun. I remember waiting for a bus, waiting at the bus stop as a kid before school. There would always be a huge pile of ice, but it was like really dirty ice. It was like black ice and had dirt and rocks in it. It was really yucky. But all the kids would play it. It was basically a slide to them. It was really cool. It was a huge slide, at least huge to a bunch of kids again, but everyone would play on it, would throw snowballs at each other. It's pretty awesome. Because there was a ton of kids waiting at the bus stop, right? It was a popular bus stop, not really popular, but a lot of kids in that neighborhood I was at. And they would climb this really gross snow pile and play in the snow before school. As a child, he lived very far north near Finland. What other snow memories do I have? Oh yeah, whenever we would play outside during recess and there was snow, we would make snowmen. There was like huge, huge balls of snow, and everything else would be snow, right? But there would be like a clear path of just exposed playground mulch, and then a very gross looking snowball with like chips stuck to it. And the snow we played was always really nasty and gross. There'd be grass and again rocks and muck. And it was very fun. They also made again snow slides. Hello, thrusting leg. Forgot to say your name out loud. I just read your I just looked over. We're working on some art for the Christmas week event. We're just talking about different cultures really. Because we're from all over the world. Talking about cultures and languages and snow. This looks great. Thank you so much. I was really going for that typical, or not typical, maybe nostalgic. Like, I can see this being on some website in the early years of 2010. So yeah, that's what we've been talking about. What do you guys do for the holidays? I didn't shade here. Eat a ton. That's the one thing I've noticed a lot about everyone sharing what they do for holidays. Eat a lot of food. Which one can never truly complain about? Meow. Oh, a 5 stream streak. Awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. I really do. And everyone says that, but it's because it's true. Oh yeah, I have a coffee now, a Ko-Fi. I ended up taking that advice. Finally made myself one. It is not fully set up yet at all, but it exists now. Oh nice. Yeah, it is pretty cool. It turns out it doesn't have to be subscription based. And that's why I never looked into it, because I thought it was just subscription. I'm like, I don't think I'm subscription level yet. Super easy to link to Scream. I think my stream, I think I already have it linked. I've been seeing a bot pop up every 30 minutes. I think I have linked it. And I have a widget on my screen whenever someone donates to my coffee. It pops up, it shows their name, and it plays a little jingle, a little noise. Sound effect. So yeah, that's there now. This is really cute. Right, I think we'll go for a dark bluish purple for the background. I forgot to color the snowball, no. Oh no, I didn't. There we go. Okay, this is the part where I want to change the color back to something random. Because we have white to fill in now, and see that I forgot to fill that in. Just so I can see it better. So let's color the border in. So yeah, I've been working on a commission, so I knew if I was going to draw off stream, it would be for that said commission. And I'm like, but I want to work on Christmas art. And then I realized I could do that today on Art Stream. Local bikers are dressing up as Santas and giving gifts to children in orphanages during the holiday. Maybe you'll take part in that. That sounds super awesome. If you're able to do that, definitely it would be super cool to do. That'd be good fun. I gotta change this brush setting. Yeah, I ran around buying stuff for a local charity here. It was again part of a school thing, but it was voluntary. And I thought it'd be cool to do. So we were given a budget, given a list of things to get. We got some canned food. But it was mainly gifts for like children and teenagers, I think. So we got some stuff we thought they would like. Got some makeup for the older girls and gloves and hats, scarves. Got books. I got books, what else? Just general toys too. But if we're able to partake in that, that sounds super fun. Okay, we're almost done here. Whenever we finish coloring, we're gonna wrap up stream. Cause again, it's nearing the time anyway. But see how fast this was? If I was doing this on my own time, it would have taken forever. So yeah, hopefully next stream we'll have this set up. I'm not sure if it'll be animated yet with the lights. I'll have to poke around with that a bit more. By a bit more, I mean I need to poke around with it. I haven't looked around much. But we'll see. Next Monday we should have this up on our stream. This will be here for the entirety of December. Because I kind of regret not having used the Hollow Week decoration for a longer period of time. And again, I feel like with Christmas specifically, we can get away with having it up the entirety of December. You have a sidecar bike, so you can even take some kids for a ride. That would be super cool if they if they allow it, I guess. I mean, well, yeah. And again, any charities you guys are able to donate to or help out in around the holidays, never a bad option to go. It's never. Never anything you would regret doing, I feel. Again, if you're able to. That was kind of a trending, controversial topic on TikTok for a little bit, at least here in the Americas. Because there was an influencer, again, I don't know the names, I don't know who was right or wrong or whatever, if they're a bad person or anything. I'm reciting what I heard for the sake of conversation. That an influencer was buying really cheapy gifts for one of these charities, right? For like little kids. These little kids would, not even, maybe not little, but these kids would make a list of what they wanted, all of varying prices or amounts, and she would take some of these kids' names, which means that no one else will see or pick that name up. And she was getting them like things from the dollar store. And she's like, well, they should be grateful for getting anything at all. Like if a girl wanted a Bart or if a girl wanted a dollhouse, she would end up with maybe like a $2 play food set, for an example. And she was saying that, again, they should be grateful for getting anything at all. But she didn't get the kids what they wanted, or it was just really, just very low effort, cheap. And everyone was telling or saying, conversation was, well, should they be grateful for getting anything? Or, and between that and, what's the word? Not the words. To not choose someone to donate to if you're not able to get them quality items or things that they want. But yeah, it was crazy that happened. So it led to a lot more people going and grabbing these, partaking in these charity events and grabbing a child's list and getting them what they like. It was really nice, getting them a ton of things and being really considerate. That's the word, considerate. Being very considerate. And I thought it was cool. At least people out there are partaking in it more and getting those kids what they want and deserve. So it's kind of freaked up. Yeah. So yeah. And then people were like, well, now you're just doing it as a performative. The word people like to use, performative, or you're vlogging it, so it's really not for any. You're just doing it because it's trending and to look good. Honestly, at the end of the day, these kids are able to get something nice for Christmas. That's all that really matters to me. But yeah, them pretending to be good people, that really sucks. But at least the kids are getting some quality stuff, hopefully. That's all we can really hope for, I guess. But yeah, that was a popular topic on the internet for a bit. But yeah, 'tis the season for giving. Time to color in these gingerbread men. I should have done the other side first. I'm gonna undo that. Because this is the one that's uncovered by any decorations. This looks really cute. It's... What is that old game? Cool Math Games? I'd say. It's giving those kind of Christmas games that were on Cool Math Games. At least I think it is. The lines are wobbly and colors are pretty vibrant. At least compared to what I usually use, I feel. There we go, that should be a good cookie color. Alright, we've all talked about our holiday plans and traditions. What is there left to say? We talked about what we wanted. Let's talk about... I don't know anymore. Maybe funny childhood Christmas stories. What's a funny story you had? Or you have? I'm trying to think of one right now. I'm gonna give it green eyes. A good, funny Christmas story. Oh yeah, one time I found a hidden Christmas present for myself. It was a big Play-Doh set. And oh yeah, I was upset. I had seen it in its hiding spot, right? And on Christmas Day, I was like eyeing out all the present boxes, trying to find it, right? Trying to find that one present I saw and I really wanted. So I opened the biggest box I can. And it was not a Play-Doh set in there, it was a chess set. And because it's not what I was trying to like sneakily get, I got upset. And then my parents ended up pulling out the Play-Doh set from its hiding spot and giving it to me. Cause I don't know, cause I was upset. And so it's just the kid thing. If you don't get what you're expecting, you're gonna it's impossible for you to think of not getting what you want or what you expected there to be inside of a package or a present. But yeah, I mean, later I felt bad for reacting so poorly to my Christmas present, but I was happy I got the Play-Doh set. I was little, okay? Like maybe like 6 or 7. I'm sorry. So yeah, what's a funny Christmas or any holiday story you guys have? Doesn't have to be seasonal. Maybe it could be winter. That's seasonal. Doesn't have to be festive is what I meant to say. Funny winter stories. Your childhood was kind of sad. You're a very happy kid back then. Okay, you're wrong. I'm remembering it now. Oof. Okay, maybe something else. Maybe let's move on to something else, guys. I'm sorry. No more smiling, I'm serious. So yeah, just general funny stories. Duplicate layer, there we go. Right, I messed it up. Not really, but it's a bit annoying. Okay, so copy and paste. I did it, guys. I used keybinds. Okay, now we can copy and paste this all over and duplicate it. That's another funny story I have. That looks even enough for me. Just a little bit of color poking through here. Actually a lot. I'll have to go through and fix them all one by one. Okay. Merge with the layer below. Duplicate. Maybe I can play. I'm thinking. I'm still thinking of games to play for Christmas week. I have a bunch of games lined up that I found on Steam for free. I've been kind of wanting to play like Papa's Pizzeria for a while now. I've never played it. I played it one time on like my school's computer when I was little because it was on Cool Math Games. Is it still for free on Cool Math Games? You might end up playing that version. I was thinking maybe I can buy the version on Steam. Not really festive, but we can make it. We can make it. We can make it festive. Duplicate. Alright, we're almost done with stream here. Just letting you guys know. Once we finish this, it'll be over. Okay, now let's merge it down. We can make this layer white again. Color drop. Or not. Color drop. Not 24-hour stream. Unfortunately, guys. There we go, this is very much giving 2010's website. Oh goodness, what has happened here? Oh, okay, I remember. The pattern is poking through. I didn't put any white down here. Okay, maybe we'll have to bring the color back for a little bit. Let's go with neon orange, just so we can really see if anything's poking through. Oh my. Wait, what happened to the... Oh, I think I'm covering it up. There we go. Where's the gingerbread man going? What have I done? Oh, I see what I did. This bit here. Okay, now everything's covered. Delete. You should put little Santas. I'm looking at this hair in your avatar, like comically small. I'll wear the hats for Christmas week, because we're gonna have this border up for the rest of December. So the fun thing for Christmas week will be the hats once more. And Santa's hat will definitely be one of them. Liner, this one, that one. Oh, I didn't really shade this. Let's lock it. Then we'll take this shadow color. Just really quickly go around the bottom. So yeah, I might get Papa's Pizzeria. That sounds like it could be fun. There we go. And then for the light bulbs, we'll need this highlight. And we'll put in the one little corner. And then we'll steal this red and use it as a shadow. There we go. I don't know if I like it. It might be too dark. Yeah, it looks like just a dark splotch. Okay, we'll have to choose a new color. This one. There we go. It looks a bit better. Now for this part. Should we do a gradient? And we go from dark blue to a lighter blue. Let's test it out. Maybe something like that. How do we blur it is the question. Oh, gradient. Oh, it's a whole tool for it. Do we like that? Or should we put it the other way around? I like the top one better. I think, no, it's fine like that. A little shorter maybe. Maybe one more here. A little too much. That one's fine. Okay, here is our Christmas decoration for Christmas week. During Christmas week, I will stream 5 days a week. It'll be like Hollow Week, where I'll be playing Christmas games, so we'll do a bunch of festive stuff. I should shade these a little bit. The lights. It's a little too flat up here. It'll be a good time. Exactly. It'll be a grand old time. Okay, here. I'm gonna quickly shade it. So yeah, this is nearing the end of stream. Our next scheduled stream is Monday. We'll be drawing some more. We'll draw more. Or Wednesday will be Minecraft. Hopefully we'll have the turtle hat before Wednesday though. The turtle hat. Hopefully we get that. Because I do not want to spend any more time on that. Ever again. Absolute nightmare. But it was fine. We all hung out. It was a fine stream. Just won't like to to do that again. Okay, don't forget to save if you're working along with me on any projects. Art. This will be on the screen by Monday. And that's it. This is the end of stream. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate. We should. Oh yeah, raid. Okay, we'll say goodbyes and then we'll find someone to raid. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate your support. Hope to see you on Monday. We were live on YouTube and Twitch. Links are in my bio. I have a coffee now. If anyone would ever like to donate or commission me through there. It's not fully set up yet, but it's getting there. So pardon the mess. What else do I have to say? Like, follow, subscribe. It really helps. It really helps a lot with support and letting us do cooler things in the future. Like Christmas week. I think that's it for the goodbyes. I can't remember to say anything else. I always forget something though. Save again for good luck. Now let's find someone to raid. Okay. Any requests? Ideally, someone else who's doing art with about the same audience I have. So yes, I would appreciate a suggestion. Pot SXP. Alright. She's super sweet. Let's take a quick peek. Alright, she is live. Oh, what a cute PNG tuber. Or VTuber. Cute character. Alright. Everybody, you know the drill by now. Be nice, stick around for a little bit, say hello, behave. Everyone be on your best behavior. Alright, pot XP. Go to chat slash raid pot XP. Okay, everyone have a good weekend. I'll see you on Monday. How do I end stream? Alright. I was lost for a second. Goodbye. Thank you for being here.